Kron Gracie, the highly touted Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, made his long-awaited return to the UFC octagon at UFC 288, but it did not go as planned. He faced off against Charles Jourdain, and his performance was lackluster, to say the least. Despite being known for his grappling skills, Gracie struggled to implement them effectively against Jourdain, who was defensively savvy and avoided any submission attempts. Gracie pulled guard repeatedly, but even those fleeting moments did not result in much success. On the feet, Gracie was out of sorts and appeared to have little to offer in the striking exchanges. Jourdain ultimately won a unanimous decision, and Gracie suffered his second consecutive loss in the UFC. UFC President Dana White was not impressed with Gracie's performance and criticized his outdated game plan, saying that it looked like he was trying to mimic his uncle Royce Gracie's early UFC dominance by relying solely on Brazilian jiu-jitsu. "I like Kron a lot, and he's a good kid. He came in very limited tonight." Very limited, White said at the UFC 288 post-fight press conference. It was like coming out of a time capsule in 1995. Tough way to try to win a fight these days. White acknowledged Gracie's heart and chin, but was critical of his strategy, stating that it was a rough game plan. He also expressed doubts about Gracie's future in the UFC, saying, "It remains to be seen if he'll get another opportunity." Gracie's lack of success in the UFC thus far is disappointing, given his potential and pedigree. He won his octagon debut but has suffered 2 consecutive losses, with his most recent outing being particularly underwhelming. Moving forward, Gracie will need to make significant adjustments to his game plan and training to stay competitive in the highly competitive featherweight division. He will need to work on his striking skills to complement his grappling and avoid being one-dimensional in his approach. In conclusion, Kron Gracie's disappointing performance at UFC 288 serves as a reminder that the sport of MMA is constantly evolving, and fighters must adapt and improve to stay competitive. Gracie has the potential to succeed in the UFC, but he will need to make significant adjustments to his game plan and training if he hopes to do so. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Kron Gracie's performance at UFC 288 and Dana White's comments on his outdated game plan. If you want to stay up to date on the latest UFC news and analysis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll keep you informed and entertained with expert opinions, highlights, and behind-the-scenes footage from the world of MMA. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.